There was a time when a skinny boy from Madeira stood in the tunnel waiting to face giants. He had no beard, no abs, no trophies, just tears in his eyes and a fire in his chest. That boy, he became the greatest goal machine the world has ever seen. But this isn't just about goals. This is about pain, pressure, perseverance. This is about a man who built himself when no one believed in him. This is the story of prime Cristiano Ronaldo, the version that made millions cry, scream, celebrate, and believe. He was just 12 years old when he left his island, his mother, his world, chasing a dream no one could see but him. He didn't know if he'd make it. He just knew he couldn't go back. They laughed at his accent, mocked his tears, but he kept going. He didn't ask for sympathy. He asked for the ball. Because that boy, he knew something the world didn't. If I keep going, they'll have to notice. And they did. 2009 to 2018. These were the years. The football world held its breath. Because every time he touched the ball, something happened. Step-overs that froze defenders. Headers that felt like cannonballs. Free kicks that bent physics. He didn't play football. He attacked it. And what made it even more terrifying, he didn't rely on talent. I trained so hard, talent becomes irrelevant. While others slept, he ran hills. While others celebrated, he studied. He wasn't chasing applause. He was chasing greatness. We saw the trophies, the Ballon d'Ors, the records, the suit. But what we didn't see were the nights he cried in silence. The pain of losing his father before he saw him conquer the world. The hate, the pressure, the loneliness. But through it all, he smiled. He stood tall. He kept scoring. He kept leading. Because that's what prime Ronaldo was made of. Unbreakable discipline. Unshakable belief. You can love me. You can hate me. But you'll never ignore me. Let's talk about moments. That goal versus Porto, the hat-trick against Atletico Madrid, the bicycle kick that made Juventus fans rise and applaud, the Euro 2016 run, not just as a player, but as a leader. This wasn't just football. It was theater. It was art. It was war. Every goal he scored wasn't just for him. It was for every kid who grew up with nothing. It was for every dreamer who was told, "You'll never make it." He wasn't the most naturally gifted. He didn't have the touch of Messi, the flair of Ronaldinho. But he had something rarer, an obsession with evolution. At United, a winger with lightning speed. At Madrid, a striker who broke records for fun. At Juventus, a veteran assassin with sniper accuracy. And even in his 30s, still sprinting, still fighting, still leading. Ronaldo didn't chase the crown. He built his own kingdom. But prime Ronaldo wasn't just about football. He gave kids around the world hope. He gave his family a better life. He donated millions, helped rebuild after disasters. And he did it without showing off, because he never forgot where he came from. He made interviews awkward by praising his mother instead of himself. He hugged ball boys. He stood up for teammates. He never stopped fighting for his country, his people, his values. Prime Ronaldo never dies. You might say prime Ronaldo is gone. But that fire, that discipline, that mindset, it never dies. Every time a kid runs extra laps after practice, every time someone gets up after failure, every time a dreamer says, "I'm not done yet," that's prime Ronaldo living on. Because prime wasn't a year, it was a standard. And he didn't just show us how to score. He showed us how to rise. You don't have to be a footballer to learn from Ronaldo. Just be someone who refuses to quit, who takes the hits, and still shows up, who turns pain into fuel. Because if Ronaldo taught us anything, it's this. You don't need permission to be great. You just need to believe you are. So the next time someone doubts you, remember Cristiano, the boy who cried when he left home, became the man who made the world cry tears of joy. And that is Prime Ronaldo. Comment: legends aren't born, they're built. Like this video if Ronaldo inspired you to dream bigger. Subscribe for more legendary stories. Share this with someone who needs to remember what greatness looks like.